relation to the Russia investigation, there are a lot of hot topics being discussed across the country and in Washington, D.C. Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana joins us now to talk about a few of those issues. Thank you so much for taking time out.
Oh, thank you. Good to be here. Great to be back in Louisiana.
Yes.
And I'm in Northwest Louisiana. I'm here to go to the, I'm going to be in the Ruston Peach Festival Parade tomorrow. So,
wonderful.
So I've got my jeans on.
Well, nice to have you back.
Good to be home.
So one thing that, of course, everyone is talking about in the United States and, I mean, around the world is what's happening at our border. And you're seeing all these images of children being taken from their parents and a lot of discussion about that. What is your position on that?
America allows in more of our neighbors across the world than any other country. We invite in about 1 million people from across the world every year legally to come into our country. And I'm flattered they want to come. I mean, when's the last time you ever heard of somebody trying to sneak into China? They want to come to America.
Right.
But we also have about 500,000 people who want to jump the line and come in illegally. President Trump has started to enforce the immigration laws, which means if you try to come in illegally, it's usually from the South, and you're caught, you're prosecuted, and then you're deported. Many of the people who try to come in with children. The president made a mistake. He's admitted he made a mistake. In arresting the parents, he separated the children from the parents. He realized pretty quickly that was a mistake, and what he has fixed it. We are now allowing the children to stay with the parents in the holding facility. We're going to have to reconfigure the infrastructure. The cases move pretty quickly. We're going to give people with children higher priority. And what usually happens is when somebody's caught, they plead guilty, and they and their family are sent back either by plane or bus to their country of origin. But what has happened in the past, when somebody was caught illegally coming in, they were let go. They said, go, here's your court date, and you can go free until your court date. Well, most people didn't show up for a court date.
Certainly. And there definitely, I think that most Americans agree there needs to be some kind of reform. But there, and I think we've seen also people waiting at those legal entry points for weeks on end. So what needs to be done to correct that?
Well, every country that I'm aware of has borders, and every country that I'm aware of enforces its immigration laws, if for no other reason but national security. We're the only country who hadn't been doing that, and that's why we have such a hot mess. What we've got to do is enforce the immigration laws. Now, if you don't like the immigration laws, you should change them. You have to go pass a law in Congress. But until that happens, we have the laws. They have to be enforced. If you want to come to America, we welcome you, but you have to go through the proper procedures, and we have to know who you are and do the background. The mistake that we made, and the president, again, I give him credit, he admitted it. He said, I shouldn't have separated the kids from their parents, and he has fixed that. But he is going to continue, as he should, to enforce America's immigration laws. Okay.
We have so many topics to cover, and we've only got a few seconds left.
Sure.
And one thing, you just voted on the biggest raise for our
2.6% for our military men and military women. It's going to help us a lot at Barksdale. I've got some money put into the appropriations bill to try to we're going to build a new entrance to Barksdale off I-20. We're working on the weapons storage facility. Barksdale keeps the world and America safe, and I'm so grateful for everything they do.
And last question, and to have a quick answer for this.
Sure.
You're heading to Russia.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, we've got this big Russian investigation. People have been indicted. People have served time. What is your goal of this trip?
The ambassador and the State Department have asked 3 or 4 of us to go. They're trying to arrange a meeting with President Putin. We're going to have a very frank discussion about our common interests, America and Russia, but our common problems. What Mr. Putin's doing in Syria and Crimea and Ukraine, and him trying to interfere with our elections. It'll be a very cordial meeting, but we're going to take a very firm stand.
Okay, and we'll be calling you to see how that meeting went.
I'll be glad to talk about it.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. We'll be right back.